Ooh, hello there. It's Friday, TGIF. Let me show you what I'm doing. Just give you a slow pan. I'm going over the tub because, I've been using the tub, so you don't need to see that. All right, here's what I've been doing. I got two of my pieces of crown in. And I'm doing it differently than, let me pull you out. I'm doing it differently than I usually do crown. I mean, I've seen on the YouTubes guys doing different things, like they'll start in the middle and they'll work their way to the corners. I did the opposite of that. I started in my corner because the theory when you start in the middle and work your way down to the corner is you could roll the corner. What I mean by roll is twist your crown a little bit to get it to match up to your other piece. With this crown, it's so narrow and it's pretty robust. I mean, it's finger jointed, right? And there's not much to it. So I decided to try this. So what I did was I stuck my long piece in and my short piece in, and I got it to line up. And then I shot here and I shot there, and I came down here and shot here, and I shot there. And it seems to be working out fine. I made a little notch out because when I put this piece up, I discovered that it wasn't going to stick out as far as I thought. So, of course, I had to take this out to the shop about 5 times because every time I did a dry fit, the material in the back would produce a more of a gap than I liked. So anyway, that's done. So it's working pretty good. Yeah, you can see it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I'm definitely going to have to take some caulk and do some, caulk, painter's helper, finished carpenter's helper. So the next wall is this one. I'm going to get this one cut and probably do the same thing. Oh, wait a minute, let me see, what do I want to do? Well, I need to get, obviously, the next two cut, but I might work on this long one because the two most important corners for me, well, is this one. Maybe I'll do the short one. Maybe I'll do the short wall next, that wall. Because those two corners, theoretically, if, I have somebody coming in here and looking up, they're gonna see this corner and the one opposite it, and they're gonna say, "Oh, look at those corners. They look pretty good." You always want to think about that kind of stuff because it doesn't matter if it's a toilet compartment or a living room. You got to think about aesthetics and what people's eye is going to be drawn to first. That's what I learned anyway. I mean, you could do what you want, but I like to do this because I like to think of what it's going to look like. So I think the next one I'll do is that one. And I'll do the same thing I did on the other side. I will, because it's not tacked in. This is the only tack right here, besides this one down here. So I got a lot of room to kind of roll it. We call it, you roll the crown and get a little twisting motion out. You can't roll it that far. So that's where I want to line up my next piece and do the same thing I did on the opposite. So I just wanted to give you a look-see. As far as that goes, it's going very well. What I want to get done today is get the crown up. I'm going to get this part of the crown, the true crown, get that up, and maybe do some caulking tonight and go to the next phase, which is going to be, now this is going to be exciting. Let me just kind of give you a hint. The next phase is going to be putting the uncoupling membrane down. So I got to clear all this out, clean the floor real good, vacuum it and then clean it. I'll probably do a little scrub just for the heck of it, just to give me a little peace of mind. And I'll go over with my little scraper. I think it's a 4-inch, and I'll look for any old, stuff, and I'll bring that down to the slab, and then we'll start doing some uncoupling membrane installation. I've done a lot of that, not the uncoupling, but I've done other things. Like back in the day, I used to install commercial carpet in commercial settings, industrial, whatever. And we used to call it double stick. So we would glue the pad down to the slab and glue the carpet down to the padding, and that was double stick. We double sticked it. So that's, in essence, is what this is going to be. We are going to glue the uncoupling membrane down. Well, not really glue. I'm going to use my thin set to do that because that's appropriate. That's what it calls for. So let me bring you back around here, and I'll leave you with this corner shot. Actually, no, wait, let me leave you with this shot right here. Okay, because that's pretty good. I can live with that. That's nice. All right, hopefully everybody's having a good day. Be safe out there. It's Friday, so when the weekend comes, enjoy, but be safe. All right, so thanks for watching, and there's going to be a lot more to come.